My name is Edmond Yakani, Executive Director of SEPO. I would like to take this opportunity with high respect and honor to bring an alert to the attention of the new leadership of South Sudan judiciary. Chief Justice, we are so impressed in seeing your new leadership driving judiciary reforms that make us as a citizen to renew our trust and confidence on the independence of our judiciary. In several multiple front lines, you have demonstrated commitment to reforms that you have promised the country when you took the oath for the responsibility, plus the members of your team or your overall leadership. We appreciate that, Chief Justice. We have seen a high-profile trial of a high-profile politician, the suspended His Excellency First Vice President Dr. Riek Machar, plus some of his members' trial. The judiciary have already stand up and also show us a room, a trust that they're going to be independent by pronouncing or declaring the trial as open for public. And when the trial was pronounced open for public, most citizens have regained trust and confidence that yes, the new leadership of the judiciary is demonstrating to us transparency and independency of our judiciary in handling matters of justice and accountability in the country. And we believe that the foundation of the unity of the people of South Sudan is based on an independent judiciary that make application of the rule of law and the respect of human rights as a principle that cannot be entertaining any favor or any discrimination or any political manipulation. We appreciate that, Your Lordship, Chief Justice. Alongside the trial of the suspended His Excellency First Vice President Dr. Riek Machar plus some of his members, when the leadership of the judiciary and the presiding judge of the court pronounced the court open for public and warned anybody not to restrict public access to the courts, and specifically media, all the citizens appreciate that. And the live coverage of SSBC have already embraced citizens in having trust and confidence on the performance of the judiciary in handling matters of justice and accountability in the country. But Chief Justice, we have witnessed a new challenge. There are two major challenges that I'd like to bring to your attention, and I'm appealing with a high respect in a responsible and constructive manner, Your Lordship, Chief Justice, for you to respond and sort out these challenges. One challenge, we have already seen a restriction of media houses' access to the trial in the Freedom Hall for the high-profile members of the SPLM-IO. So I'd like to appeal that if one media house or one journalist have done a mistake, that does not allow all media houses collectively to be punished for the mistake of an individual journalist or an individual media houses. Media houses should be allowed to access the court without any restriction or any preconditions. Secondly, we have seen a claim that is coming up in social media platforms now is taking dominance in terms of questioning the credibility of the independence of our judiciary in providing citizens access to the hearing. Members of SPLM-IO are saying one of their members by a name of Alfred Gaimai Kwong was picked in the last hearing of the court, and whereabout he is, they don't know his safety, his protection. Chief Justice, this act contradicts the call of the leadership of the judiciary for the court to be open for public. And this is posting a fear, a threat for citizens to access the court. We would like to appeal to your leadership to intervene into this. My message to the leadership of various security institutions: citizens were gaining trust and confidence on the cooperation of various actors of security institutions that was able to create access to Freedom Hall in a friendly manner and in a safe manner. Citizens were able to say they have seen commitment of our various security forces in ensuring that the trial of the first vice president, His Excellency Dr. Riek Machar, is done in a friendly, in a safe environment that citizens can watch and citizens can see how accountability and justice is going to prevail. Now having incidences like of arrest around the court is making citizens start fearing. And I would like to speak to the leaders of the security forces that we appreciate the performance of your subordinates that were deployed to the court in making the access so friendly, in assuring safety and protection of individuals in the court, the way they checked people, the way they treat people, the way they responded, the way they direct people. People are so comfortable, and daily the numbers of the attendance is raising because of the friendly and safe performance of security. Now, if incidents of arrest of citizen is coming around the court, this is going to affect public turnout for public hearing of the court. Therefore, I'm appealing to Chief Justice, I'm appealing to the leaders of security institutions. This situation needs to be sorted out, and wish to see a public statement around these practices of the arrest, why the arrest took place, what went wrong in that particular individual in conflict with the law. Did he intervene to interfere with the proceedings of the court? What mistake have he done? Why is he in conflict of the law, and why is he arrested in that manner? While also access of the media on the 3rd of October should be something confirmed and allowed, and security perform your role the way we have seen. We are so impressed, we are so pleased, and we appreciate you for that. Keep on doing that. But please, some of you, if you want to take advantage of abusing power, now start arresting and detaining people around the court. That is a very bad practice. That is sending a wrong message. And please allow media to cover. If there's a mistake from one single media house or journalist, that should not be used a mistake for collective punishment of all media houses. Otherwise, we trust the reforms that our leadership of the judiciary is posting. We trust the performance of security allowing citizens to access the court. We trust that this court should remain open for public, so that we see how justice and accountability prevail, how the transparency and independence of the judiciary is confirmed, that judiciary is not politically motivated for drawing conclusion to this particular hearing. Otherwise, we'd like to appeal and say thank you very much. And the last message to our leaders: please don't feel the power you have empowered you to restrict freedom of expression among citizens, where you want to threaten, you want to warn citizens as if you own the power, that you are in is yours and forever. Never. The power belongs to the citizen. It is a citizen who entrusted to be there. When you say you are a leader because of the citizens. If anything goes wrong, let us approach it in a very constructive and responsible manner, rather than posting threats and warnings and putting citizens to remain silent. Silence of citizens means citizens will opt to use violence as a way of expressing themselves. Allowing citizens to speak, dialogue will take dominance. Thank you very much.